Hello and welcome to Bro Duel. This time we have the Winterhold Rebuild mod. The mod adds a new simple questline that lets you rebuild the 4 heavily damaged buildings in the city of Winterhold. As always with quest mods, we'll try to keep everything as spoiler free as possible, so we'll give you a quick rundown of the mod to start with, and if it sounds like something you're interested in, then you can go off and play it without seeing the rest of the mod. First and foremost, to start the quest you'll need to speak to the lead carpenter named Avis. You can find him at his workbench near the front of the city, and is fully voiced too, so the intro to the quest is easy to follow. The voice acting itself is actually pretty decent, which is great because the quest includes quite a bit of back and forth between Avis and your objectives.
Been hired to rebuild Waterhold or Winterhold, whatever. It's a big project, and the pay is good.
The entire questline isn't too long, and the city will slowly be rebuilt as you make your way through the various objectives, whether it's finding helpers or gathering some tools and money. And overall, if you were to read all of the notes and visit the new buildings, there's about an hour or two of content, so it's not the biggest of quest mods, but it's a nice little chunk to work through with some interesting rewards. So if that's all you need to know to go off and play through the quest yourselves, then you can find a link down below. However, for everyone else that would like to see what the rebuilt buildings are and what they look like, then you continue watching. Unlike some of the other rebuilt city mods, this one isn't too flashy or over the top. It stays simple and to the point, and the quest almost feels like it would have been in the game all along. There's nothing overly complicated, and the 4 ruined buildings are simply rebuilt into different things that Winterhold needs. So there's a new blacksmiths, a general store, and a magical goods store. And there was even enough room to build a new player home, which at the end of the quest you can buy from Avis. The home is called Coldstone Manor and it costs 5,000 septims, but doesn't need to be upgraded. There's also a few housewarming gifts that we're assuming came from the apothecary shop next door. Downstairs you can also find the cellar, which leads to some extra storage room and some other side rooms, as well as a back exit. The other 3 buildings are all pretty standard for what you'd expect. They also come with NPCs in the form of merchants, regular citizens, and there's also a potential follower or two as well. And overall, quest mods are probably the most requested mods on our channel, and we think a lot of you will really like this one. It's not like Falskar or Helgen Reborn, so you probably won't want to rush straight to Winterhold to help rebuild the town, but it definitely is a nice little quest to follow once you naturally reach the city during a playthrough. In terms of compatibility, you'll probably have issues with any of the bigger Winterhold overhaul mods, but other than that you should be fine. So if you're interested in the mod, then you can find a link down below, and thanks for watching.